So he knew when he was going to die, Toby was going to try something and try to tell Sasuke and use him as a puppet. So he had planted genjutsu on Sasuke right before he died, to where once he saw the Sharingan of Obito, he would use Itachi's I don't remember how to say it. Amaterasu, I think is how you say it. Flame that burns other flames. It can burn souls. To use that on Obito, because he didn't want him to know that bad. Because he was supposed to. Itachi's plan was for him to die and for Sasuke to always see him as the villain. That's how he wanted it to end.
Because he could live with that, basically.
Yeah, he could live with his brother hating him for what he did, because he had to kill their entire family. He understands why he would hate him. He's like, I'd rather him live hating me for that than hating the village and trying to destroy it.
Yeah, so Itachi really was OG.
Mm-hmm. Itachi always loved the village and his brother. He did everything to protect the two things that he loved. And the most fucked up part is when you actually watch the episodes when they're showing Itachi killing and getting ready to kill the clan. When he shows up to his own house, he's like, my dad is going to be the toughest one to take out, because his dad is strong as shit. His dad could have controlled the Nine Tails if he wanted to.
Damn.
His mom and dad are sitting there, like kneeling down, sitting there. His dad's like, I refuse to have a bloodbath with my son. So Itachi's sitting there talking to his parents, sort of, and he is breaking down in tears because he really doesn't want to do it. Like, they even show, like, his sword is shaking and shit. Like, he doesn't want to do this at all, but he has no choice. And they say, it's okay. Just promise that you'll protect Sasuke.
So, that, first off, that's fucked up. Second off, if his pops is that strong, then why didn't he just tell his pops, like, what it is then?
Because he didn't want the leaf in the Uchiha to go to war. And if we're going to be honest, as strong as the Uchiha are, there was a lot more hidden leaf. They would have lost.
Oh, okay.
Like, the Uchiha is strong, but it's not all of them.
Oh, it's just like a select
few. Let's not get this fucked up. Yeah, let's not get this fucked up. The ones that are strong, they strong. Like they're strong compared to regular ninja. But during this time, the third Hokage is alive, strong as shit. Orochimaru's alive, strong as shit. Jiraiya is alive. It took 6 niggas that are all pain to bring him down. Tsunade's alive, the person who taught Sakura, and she can literally terraform like mountains with her. Like, she could terraform areas with just a punch.
Damn. She built
so those people are alive. Who else is alive at this time? Minato's dead. Who else is alive? Kakashi's alive, and Kakashi is still a different breed.
Right.
Like, that nigga was a different breed from birth, pretty much.
Damn.
He's alive. Who else is alive?
Basically, all the hard body niggas were still alive compared to the Uchihas, is what I'm getting.
Yeah, the Uchiha had some strong ass niggas, but it's not the entire clan.
Gotcha. I always thought the Uchihas were those dudes. That's why.
Oh yeah, no, not all of them are fighters.
Oh.
Usually the men were fighters, but like not all of them are like super strong. Like without Itachi's dad, they would have got fucked up royally.
So then the nigga with the mask eventually told Sasuke. Well, crazy part is though, so Sasuke and Itachi ended up fighting or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Itachi washed him.
Died of ninja AIDS. Yep. Washed him, died of ninja AIDS. After all of that, Itachi's whole plan, when you watch the entire fight, you realize how much Itachi really loved his brother, because he was in the middle of a death battle with his brother, and he realized his brother still had the curse mark that Orochimaru gave him. He made him use all of his chakra to force Orochimaru out, to seal Orochimaru away, so he couldn't take his brother's body.
Damn.
Yeah, because Itachi had his Susanoo had the Tosca blade, which is the blade of sealing. So all he had to do was stab that nigga Orochimaru once he came out of Sasuke and seal him away.
Damn. So the nigga with the mask tells Sasuke was popping, and then was that was afterwards, right?
Yeah, after everything, after Itachi died and everything.
And then that sent Sasuke on the warpath against the Cloud Village.
Yep. No,
Leaf
it was
Village?
against the Leaf, but anybody that stood in his way at that point was an enemy.
That makes sense. So then,
Like,
how the fuck did the Sasuke and Naruto fight then happen?
The last one?
Yeah, like where they tried to kill each other essentially.
So the first one, when they were kids, that was because Sasuke wanted more power so he could be his brother.
Yeah.
The last one, their last fight, happened because they had just beat Kaguya. They had saved the world, pretty much. And they still weren't seeing eye to eye. Naruto was ready to just undo the infinite dream and everything. And Sasuke was like, yeah, sure, we can do that after I kill the present Kages. And Sasuke and Naruto was like, no, what do you mean? It's like, no. I'm going to become the only Kage. I'm going to be the one that everyone hates. And that's how we're going to do things now. Because the way they did it fucked my whole life up.
Makes sense. It's fucked up how much I understand what Sasuke and Itachi be talking about.
Well, I say, because like the way he saw it, the entire reason that everything happened in their world up to that point was because of their predecessors.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So to do it better, he was going to become, because when in that war they realized, like, once they all had a common enemy, they all worked together pretty well.
Yeah.
Not thinking, maybe we can see this and like, work well together in the end. Now he's like, no, all the villages need someone in common to hate. So he was going to become the one thing that everyone in the world hated. And Naruto was not having it. So that he could the only way he could finally become that is if he killed Naruto. Because Naruto was going to be the only person that could stop him.
Right. Oh, okay.
So that's why the final fight happened. It was Sasuke trying to kill Naruto so he couldn't stop him, and Naruto trying to stop Sasuke, and so that they could rebuild and make it a better future together.
And then they just end up blowing each other's arms off, essentially.
Yep, and Naruto gives one of his powerful talk no jutsu speeches and makes Sasuke cry, not realizing, hey, you've always had someone that's cared about you, by the way. Because Naruto literally says to him, whenever I saw you get hurt, it hurt me. And you see Sasuke was all angry and shit looking at him, and as soon as he said that, Sasuke's eyes soften up. Because the only person he thought loved him after Obito told him everything was his brother, and his brother's now dead.
Right.
He's like, no, you've had other people that cared about you.
Didn't Sasuke like try to kill the chick with the pink hair at one point?
Yep, because she was going so when that happened, they had already accepted like Sasuke was a rogue ninja.
Right.
They're
right.
like, and what really is supposed to happen when you're a rogue ninja, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, is your village is supposed to look for you and dispose of you. So no other village can get the secrets that are hidden inside of your body, like your jutsus and everything.
Right.
So that's the plan. That's the original. That's what you're supposed to do. That's law. But it's Sasuke and
say something, you bitch ass nigga. I was like, it's Sasuke and say something, you bitch ass nigga.
It's Sasuke and he's the only person he's the only one left in his clan, and the higher ups know why he's leaving, and they know they fucked up. Like, everything that's happening right now is because of them. To be fair, Sasuke was not wrong on that point. Everything that had happened up to that point was because of the errors of their predecessors.
Got it.
But all that stuff happened. He left in the like I said, the procedure is just supposed to go find the person, dispose of them, and bring the body back to the village. And so they had been trying to hold off on this for so long because Naruto and Sasuke just wanted to bring him back alive. They just wanted him back because that that was their best friend. And like it really aided them. It aided them so bad, like people felt bad bringing him up around them.
I say, because to my understanding, like Naruto was like on like some I need my nigga type shit.
Mm-hmm. Because he knew what was gonna happen because Naruto has fought Gaara, fucking who else did he fight? He fought Gaara, he fought Orochimaru, he fought Neji, all people that had some type of hatred in them, and he knows if he knew if Sasuke kept going down that path, there was no return. So he's trying to stop him before he went too far.
Interesting. So then why did he almost kill the chick with the pink hair?
Oh, all right. So I was saying, like, they didn't want to go do the retrieval and disposal of Sasuke, but it got to the point where the village couldn't ignore it anymore. Like they let him be a rogue ninja for like, at this point it was 3 years. So he's been a rogue ninja for 3 years. So they can't let this slide anymore. So they send out Sakura, Kiba, Rock Lee, and I think Shino? Was it Shino? Who was it? It was somebody else. It was Sai. It was Sakura, Kiba, Rock Lee, and Sai. They sent them out to find and dispose of Sasuke. Like, they finally had to do it. And Sakura, being the useless, stupid motherfucker that she is, decides, you know what? I'm going to do this on my own. I don't want anybody else to have to carry this burden. She tries to get Naruto to give up on the trial of trying to find Sasuke to kind of, help her own self out and making herself feel okay with doing this, what she's about to do. And she tells him to give up and that she loves him. Naruto, knowing how feelings work, says, why are you lying to me?
Stop the cap.
Yeah, pretty much says, you can't lie to me. And she gets so mad and frustrated because she tries to make it seem like it's because he won't accept her feelings. No, he knows you way too well. And that's why she gets frustrated.
Bitch, stop.
Yeah, and she gets frustrated from that, walks off, and they all walk off with her. And before when they walk off, her plan is to give everybody else pretty much sleeping pills, knock everybody else out, so she's the only one that has to do the deed of killing Sasuke. Sai, being the real nigga that he can be sometimes for an emotionless ass motherfucker as he is, goes back and tells Naruto what her plan actually is and what's actually going on. That she is on her way to go kill Sasuke. Like the Leaf can't let this slide no more. It's been 3 years, so, and he ain't back.
Damn.
So she knocks everybody else out and leaves them sleeping in the grass on the way to Sasuke. And her plan was to fake out Sasuke. I don't remember if it was it? Yeah, it was to fake out Sasuke, make him think that she wanted to join him, and Sasuke called her bluff and told her, because at this time Danzo's dead. The way he killed Danzo is he kidnapped the girl that could sense chakra. He took her hostage, and Sasuke stabbed a lightning blade between both of them. So she's been stabbed. Danzo's dead. She's on her last leg. And Sasuke tells Sakura to kill this woman and take her position because she is of no use to me anymore.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. And now he's called her bluff, and she's shaking and shit, and Sasuke sees it, so he tries to offer, because like, you're not gonna kill me. Now you're an enemy.
You thought shit was sweet, baby. Well, I got news for you.
It was pretty much at that point, now you're the enemy. He didn't, like, it's like, out of all people, I didn't want it to be you, but now you're the enemy, so, yeah.
So that's how she almost gets clapped.
Yeah, because she plans to stab him with a poison kunai. And, yeah, that shit does not go as planned. So, Kakashi has to save her the first time. And then Naruto has to save her the second time because she goes for round 2 of trying to kill him. And almost gets herself cut with her own kunai.
This goofy bitch.
But Naruto gets in the way. He takes the cut, which you found out later. We didn't find out until afterwards that it was a poisonous kunai because Naruto gets sick because he got cut by it.
So this bitch, all right.
Yeah, this is why. If you know anything about the Naruto fandom, this is why she gets called useless. Like in all actuality, she's not as useless as we joke about, but she's still pretty goddamn useless.
Why would you do some stupid shit like that? Especially if you know you're not as woman. Especially if you know you're not as strong as like Sasuke though. That's what makes it worse.
It's thinking with emotion, not with your brain, with emotion.
It's one thing she was like, you know, as bad as Sasuke to some degree, then all right, I understand why you want to take that burden, but like even as the lowest denominator of a fan of the Naruto series, my nigga, even I knew that she wasn't like that.
Like at this point, she's strong as shit. Like this is like after she's trained with Tsunade, and yeah, she has like that monster strength to where she can terraform an area.
Yeah, but at the time though, like no.
Yeah, like the way she was going about it, she was not gonna kill him.
Man.